Today, my hardcore is aiming to reach the biggest milestone for any early game account, unlocking Barrows gloves. With amazing stats in all 3 combat styles, these will be my best gloves all the way until the end game. But the stats aren't the only reason I want them. Barrows gloves are a status symbol, locked behind one of Runescape's most iconic quests, Recipe for Disaster. With tons of quest requirements and levels that I still need to get, RFD will threaten my hardcore status with multiple dangerous boss fights. Completing this quest and unlocking Barrows gloves is the only thing standing between me and the mid-game. I'm Splorps, and this is Stinkrat32, my hardcore Ironman. I'm taking on the impossible challenge to complete every tier of the combat achievements. A feat normally reserved for the game's most elite players, now it's time to see if I can become RuneScape's next hardcore Grandmaster without dying. My journey to completing RFD starts in a spot you probably wouldn't expect. I'm at the fishing trawler. Second chest, let's see what I got. Oh my god, no way, nice, the angler top on our second chest, let's go. Oh my god, on the 5th one I get another piece of the angler outfit, that's the pants, let's go. Honestly, I was not expecting to hit another one, I wasn't even ready. Sweet, we are 2 for 5. I've never gotten this outfit before, this is crazy luck. Chest number 8 on the hardcore. Oh my god, the angler hat on number 8, this is unreal. How am I hitting all of these pieces? Oh my, okay, we are 3 out of 4 on the angler set at only 8 chests searched. That is crazy. This account is going to be, like, just the best. I'm not even worried. I'm not even doubting. Chest number 29 here is going to be a big one. It actually was a big one. Let's go. Angler boots. Nice. Oh, let's take it out and see. We are done. And 29. That is insane luck. I think it's 1 in 12 or 1 in 13. Can't remember. Look at that. I've actually never had this on any account that I've ever played on. I never came and did the minigame because honestly, it is boring. That has not changed. But I'm so excited that we have this, and you'll see why I came and got it in just a little bit. Whenever I'm editing, you guys know I'm always at the gemstone crab, and here's 60 attack coming in. That's gonna let us equip Dragon Scimitar, the Dragon Dagger, all kinds of dragon weaponry. Now that our angler outfit side quest is done, let's break down the Recipe for Disaster requirements that I'm still missing. The biggest requirement for RFD is 175 quest points, and not only do I need to get that many quest points, I also have to complete many notable quests such as Hero's Quest, Underground Pass, Monkey Madness, and even Desert Treasure. Most of these quests have a skilling requirement that I don't have. Hero's Quest requires 53 fishing, Desert Treasure has 2 requirements of 53 thieving and 50 fire making, Legends Quest needs 45 herb lore, and RFD itself requires 70 cooking for the stuffed snake to free the Monkey King. All of this is to say that I have a lot of skilling to do, so I need to lock in and get to it. Before I get into the skilling grinds, there's always more quests to do, and this is Elvarg being taken down without too much trouble at all, really. And a little reminder for everybody doing this quest, make sure you open the wall so you can come back through here later for Dragon Slayer 2, otherwise you're out of luck. Oziak, I have returned as a Dragon Slayer. There we are, 18,650 strength and defense XP. And I don't think that's going to get us a level. Maybe oh yeah, actually defense levels, because we are like level 0 defense, right? And we're finally going to pick up a green D high body for ranging in the future. You know what Garden of Tranquility quest actually is? It really is just one of those like power washing simulator games. You just sit here raking this lady's garden and putting stuff in. You're flipping her house. It's one of those cozy sim games. Now it's time for the best part of every single RuneScape quest somehow, getting somebody drunk in order to progress the quest. This should be Chronozone going down, and I can pick up this crest and get the hell out of the wilderness. I meant to make a clip talking about me going into the wilderness. I totally forgot, I was kind of too scared. But that's I think our first adventure into the wilderness. Caught a cheeky copper longtail here for the diary. And while I continue Eagle's Peak, I wanted to do a little check-in on our quest points, because I don't think I've done that. We are at 131, we got 71 quests completed, so we only need another, 44 points for Barrows gloves to be unlocked. That is huge. I'll probably end up overshooting that by a little bit by the time I actually get all the quests done that I want to do, but that's not a big deal at all. Because eventually, a couple episodes down the line, we're going for the quest cape anyways. But yeah, that's our progress currently. That Enter the Abyss all finished up for 9 rune crafting. That's huge. Now we have no more level 1s on the account, finally. So honestly, it's about time. And we can also turn in Family Crest in a second here. Hello, Dementius. This should be Family Crest completed. Now we can get some cooking gauntlets for the future. Those are going to be huge for the Karam ones that I'm going to get in hopefully not too long. Definitely would be better. It'd be nice to have some better food than salmon, because salmon is not going to cut it for much longer. There's Eagle's Peak completed, and now we can catch some Chinchompas, but that won't be for a little while because the best spot is in Periph, and I'm a little ways away still with 25 Herblore. But that level's gonna skyrocket. We talked about it. One day this little guy will be mine. One day. Garden of Tranquility finished for 5,000 farming XP, which comes a little late. Would have been nice to get it done earlier, but this quest is out of the way. We are up to 136 quest points. Let's keep going. One of the weirdest quests in the game here, a Soul's Bane. It's just a whole ass trip down there. But that's it, finished up for nothing. Honestly, for nothing. That's a disrespectful amount of XP, but I will go back down and get my diary step done.
I can even smell you underwater.
Stinkrat 32 is getting hate crimed everywhere. I don't know if anybody else knew this, but this is where you get a barb-tailed harpoon, apparently. Honestly, I thought this was just something you, like, crafted or made. I don't think I've ever went and got this, but it's kind of nice because it's an equipable harpoon, and you'll see exactly why we need that in the next clip. Located deep in the south of the Caridian Desert lies the fishing minigame boss, Tempoross. With 8 combat achievements to complete for a total of 14 points up for grabs, Tempoross is going to be the first boss completed on the way to becoming a Grandmaster and getting my Zuck helm. None of the combat achievements here are very notable, aside from Dress Like You Mean It, which requires you to defeat Tempoross with the full angler outfit equipped. Okay, so there's 2 main reasons I'm here at Tempoross right now, aside from the combat achievements. I need 53 fishing to complete Hero's Quest, which is a requirement for RFD, and 65 fishing will unlock Karambwans, which will not only be a great combo food, but also my main source of food until I unlock anglerfish way down the line. With all that said, let's set sail and complete our first boss. I'm going to be starting my first solo game here, and I'm super excited to get these combat achievements. Having our first boss, I mean, if you want to call Tempoross a boss. I'm going to be doing solo Tempoross for all of the combat achievements. I don't think there's any that require me to play in a mass or anything, so that's good. And I'm going to be doing the method that gets you a mix of XP and cooking permits. There's a ton of different methods you can do, like focusing on XP, focusing on permits. I'm just going to do the mix because I do want XP, but I would love to get the fish barrel as well. There's our first combat achievement from Tempoross, the Master of Buckets. First Tempoross looks like it went extremely well. Do we get over 8,000 points? It looks like we do. That's a pretty damn good first game. 1 more hit, takes him out, and 3 more combat achievements. Dress Like You Mean It, which is kill him while wearing the angler outfit. Why cook, which I feel like has to do with points and not actually cooking. Let's see. 10 permits, yep. So that's 1 out of the way. And then the lone angler. Do it without messing up. Sweet. That's 8 points plus Master of Buckets. That's 9 points from a single game. First fishing level of the grind. 50 fishing coming in. 15 levels to go. That's honestly not going to take that long at all. And I kind of enjoy Tempoross in a weird way. I know a lot of people think it's really boring because it's just a skilling minigame. It's not really a boss, but once you're into it, once you're into the kind of the rotation and the cycle, it's pretty fun. Damn, I didn't realize Jagex added global warming to the game. I don't know how that passed the polls. It's time for the best combat achievement in the game, yes! This is literally my favorite combat achievement, repairing a totem pole in Tempoross. Calm before the storm. Oh, that's literally the best one. There we go, that's my 5th game of Tempoross for Tempoross Novice, 2 combat achievements to go. And one of them is just 10 KC, so we're flying. Okay guys, peep this. 1 more hit. 1 more hit now. And we are a Tempoross champion. There's 1 left to do, and I'm gonna get it done next run. And we will have our first green log combat achievements. Once I put this fish into the barrel and it shoots, I should be getting my last combat achievement here. There is Fire in the Hole completed, and that means that we have officially green logged our first boss on their combat achievements. Where is it here? Tempoross. There we are. Look at that green boss log. That's awesome. That is the first of 67 bosses green logged, and hopefully by the end of the series, there isn't like 100. This is going to be 65 fishing, all finished up. There we are. And we're going to be looting the Tempoross pools right after this game. Now that I'm 65 fishing, as well as 50 cooking, it's time to pull all of our rewards. I've gotten 401 permits from this grind, which is 1 more than the drop rate for the fish barrel, which is the item that we're really after here. Although I wouldn't mind a tome of water as well. Oh, Spirit Flakes on the first one. Let's go. There's some soaked pages on our first big search already. That's the 2 easy clogs out of the way, so anything else should be a good unique. Oh my god, we got the fish barrel already. We still have 300 permits pretty much to go. That's insane. Oh my god, and a tackle box as well? We're gonna greenlog Tempoross in one go. The tackle box itself isn't actually that useful, it just saves you some bank space, but we'll take any new clogs. Oh, there's 25 soak pages coming in, and that means that's either a dupe tackle box or a dupe fish barrel. This has been some incredible luck. We hit both the items we wanted, as well as an extra dupe for some more pages. That's crazy. Surely we won't get anything else in these last couple searches, but let's see. Nothing. Well, we got the fish barrel, and that is more than I could have asked for by getting a tackle box as well. I'm super happy to get the barrel. That's going to make Karambwans super AFK now, and that's why we got 65 fishing. That actually unlocks the Karambwans for us, which is huge. Solves our food problem for these upcoming boss fights. I spent all 52,000 Stardust that I had been saving up from my AFK mining from editing, and this should be around 430,000 crafting XP bank. You get 40 gems a bag, and that's going to get us all the way to about 65 crafting. And if anyone's curious, there's a little price check, 3.7 million worth of gems, so that's pretty sweet. There's 50 crafting coming in, and it's now time to get back to working on requirements for Barrows gloves. I'm getting closer to taking on the dangerous boss fights that stand between me and Barrows gloves. Right now, my gear just isn't going to cut it, so I made a checklist of items that I need to stand any chance of surviving. Now that I'm 50 crafting, I could take a ruby and a gold bar and make a strength amulet for plus 10 melee strength. I can get climbing boots after completing Death Plateau, and those will give me another 2 melee strength as well. The next few items are the biggest upgrades I can make though. The Ivan staff obtained after completing Underground Pass is the only way I can beat some of the bosses that I'll have to face. It boasts an enormous 25 max hit, all for the low cost of 1 death rune and 5 fire runes. And finally, the Dragon Scimitar and Dragon Dagger. These are going to be my best in slot melee weapon and melee spec weapon. Both require 60 attack to wield, but they're unlocked from different quest lines. I need to unlock all of these items to stand any chance against the Culinaromancer and his goons. The road to the Dream Gear starts here with our second Karen quest, and number 3, number 4, Karen Diary all wrapped up, and number 5, so now our book should be all topped up. Getting my lamp from the Karen Easy Diary here, that's a little bit of Herblore XP, except I can't use it yet. Okay, I got a lamp from the museum here. Pop that on Herblore. What does that get us to? 26? Okay, I'm going to try to get to 30 Herblore so I can use this lamp. Okay, guys, here's the scoop. I need 26 Harlanders to make energy potions for 30 Herblore. 30 Herblore lets me use this antique lamp, get it out of my inventory, and lets me use all future diary lamps as well. I've planted 4 Harlander seeds, so I need an average of 6.5 herbs per seed, and then I'll be good to go. Hopefully, none of them die. While I'm nearby, I may as well get some cooking gauntlets. They give an invisible boost to cooking, so I'm going to need them for 70 cooking for RFD. Working on 53 cooking here, cooking my salmon, since it is actually the last requirement for Heroes Quest. And we need to get that done for Legends Quest and RFD, obviously, so let's get to it. Oh, I missed it by a few fish, but there's 53 cooking, and now we can go and complete the Heroes Quest. Let's go. You guys, I'm so stupid. I wanted to go do Heroes Quest while I was waiting for my Harlanders to grow for 30 Herblore. I come to the bank, getting everything I need. I used every Harlander that I have, and you need a Harlander unfinished potion for the quest. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I just gotta wait for the herbs to grow now. Anyways, I'm just gonna progress the quest as far as I can until I'm locked out by Harlanders. And I know I could kill some men or something for one, but I just don't feel like it. I'll wait. It's only like an hour. Okay, I've harvested all of the herbs now, all of the Harlanders, and I need 26 to hit 30 Herblore and use the lamp, and I need 2 for Heroes Quest, and I got 30, so we are good. We got 2 more than we needed, barely enough. Let's go. 1 more potion made, and that's 30 Herblore. It wasn't super important to do now, I just wanted to get this lamp out of my inventory, and we're going to be getting a ton more. As you can see, I actually have a few finished, so we're going to need to be able to use these lamps, otherwise we're going to lose half our inventory. If you guys have also been watching a certain Unilian Chunkman, you recognize this bridge and these black dragons. And there's an easy combat achievement for 1 point for killing a black dragon. Little scorpion catcher completion for 6,600 strength XP. Damn, that's not bad. Not a level though. Little ice glove pickup here finally. About time. I'm doing Hero's Quest here, and I need somebody to help me get the candlestick, obviously, but the guy I'm doing it with is a bit weird. He keeps asking me if I've grapped Pete's long stick. I don't really know what that means, but there we go. It's time to hand in the Hero's Quest here. This is going to be awesome. Let us recharge some jewelry, and this is kind of a big quest. We get about 30k XP, and what levels do we actually get from this? 42 defense, 33 herb lore, 31 fire making, and 72 combat as well. Nice. The account is starting to get pretty beefed up. And with the completion of Death Plateau here, we're going to be able to buy climbing boots for like 10 coins from the guy on the mountain, and they're going to be our best boots all the way until dragon boots. So, huge unlock. Have you guys ever seen this before? What's a DAD? I didn't get one of those. Yo, guys, I just found LeBron. No way. There's Troll Stronghold completed. I was just selling rune arrows to the shop down here for money, and I see somebody plea in chat, and I have a plugin that says plea when you die. I walk over and find his bones. But he got put in the bin by a bandit. That's insane. At a low cost of 75k per day, we can put our workers on teak and herbs, so that way we get passive herb XP and passive teak logs for the 70 construction grind. It's going to save us a ton of time. We are still going to have to cut some of our own logs, but this will be a big help. I've been grinding my butt off out here at LMS, and I finally have 75 points to buy myself one rune pouch. There we go. Rune pouch acquired. And this is one small favor all wrapped up finally. Honestly, it didn't feel that bad because I kind of just did it while running around the map. And there's up to 40 herblore. Nice. I have all these clues saved up in my bank, and I think I'm just going to try and see how many of them I can get done. I'm definitely not going to get the elites done, but maybe the hard. We could get some Black D'hide or an MSB or something, so let's see. Okay, I completed all of the clue scrolls except for the hard one. It made me go into the wildy, and I was like, hell no, way too deep. So we got 2 beginners, 2 mediums, 2 easies. Let's see how we do. Don't really need much. Oh, Monk's Rope Tea. There's a Cloggers. Nothing. 2 Cloggers. Holy. Nothing good there. Can we see some Ranger Boots? Is this a super blessed account? Leprechaun hat is cute. Nothing really. We'll take the page. Helps for the future. Tybalt One Eye is all finished up for some XP that we don't actually get yet. We got to talk to all the different brothers. This is the last guy for the XP here. Talk to all 3 brothers. We actually got our Tybalt One Eye rewards now. I wonder why they made you do this. I guess just to show gratitude. Underneath this guy, I have a GoTuber here, so I can dig it up. My friend actually got me this. I didn't do it. He had to log out. Saved me a bunch of time while I'm trying to get favor over at the spiders. So shout out to NeoD for getting me a tuber. Bye, GoTuber. We worked hard to get you. And now we have a red topaz machete for the Karamja medium. 11k herblore XP from Edgar's Ruse right there up to 42. We're going big. Like I talked about earlier, 50 fire making is a requirement for the Desert Treasure quest, so I may as well get it done now. It can be done anytime, and I have the logs in the bank, so may as well bang it out real quick. I'm going to collect my kingdom for the first time here to get some maple logs. 900. I only needed like 300, so that's huge. That's going to be enough to get me to 50 fire making, speed it up a bit. That was the last log, 50 fire making, and that's another one of the RFD requirements all done. That's going to be Myarb's Big Adventure finished up for 10,000 herblore XP, 5,000 farming XP, but more importantly, this disease-free herb patch right here, and I even brought a seed to use in it. Oh, nice. There's an Acro's Lament completed. And if I make my way over to Jar here, now that I've completed an Acro's Lament, I can actually turn in the Easy Diary and the Medium Diary. A little 2-for-1 value here. I always love lamps for herblore. Oh my god, this terror dog is beating me up. Oh, Granite Helm, no! Oh my god, I just tallied out. I had no food. What was I supposed to do? Oh, it's gone. There's no way back in time. Finished up Enlightened Journey for a bit of XP, but the main reward, not even the travel, is the sick outfit that you get. Gonna be rocking this everywhere. Hey, we just helped Baby Gronk rizz up Livy Dunn. Nice. There's 5 quest points. With 163 quest points, we are well on the way to the goal of 175 so that we can finish up RFD and finally get our Barrows gloves. There's still a few key quests left like Desert Treasure and Legends Quest, but we really are on the way with not too much more to go. Once I pick this fruit here, this should be the Varrock Medium Diary all finished up. But something that I've never experienced before is I have the Medium Diary completed and not the Easy. Where is it? I want to know if I can get the rewards for the Medium without turning in the Easy one. Let's see. Nope. Okay, gotta get an Earth Talisman then. Hey, there's our Earth Talisman. Runes are crafted. And our lamps are onto Herblore now. Any levels? Up to 47, 8 more to go for 55, so we can make super strength pots. The boss fight was a bit easier than I thought it would be. There's Between a Rock finished for some mining, smithing, and defense XP. And we're one step closer to RFD. And Horror from the Deep's all done. Now we can get a nice damaged book as an offhand and hopefully get lucky on some clue scrolls to fill one. Alright, you guys know what time it is. It's time to hand in items in a quest. We gotta start the speed run. Wait, what? You guys are saying the bit's getting old? Ah, whatever. That's a bit of a nothing burger quest, but there's Below Ice Mountain. Easy Valley done. Easy Mauritania done as well. Easy Lumbee handed in. Andoran wrapped up. And the last diary for the video, the Fremnik Easy all handed in. Did we get another level? We do. 49 Herblore already. We're getting close to 55. I got a big string of quests coming up here. We're going to do Underground Pass, follow it up with Monkey Madness, very iconic, and finish it off with Legends Quest. We really want that 120k Herblore XP that Legends Quest is going to give us. And the Iban staff from Underground Pass is going to let us get through some of these mid-game quest bosses way easier. Okay guys, if I make this jump right now, I have had a flawless run of Underground Pass. Let's see if I make it. I do. Nice. Oh, wait, there's one more jump. Okay, if I make this jump, it's a flawless run of Underground Pass. And I do. It's too easy for Stinkrat. And this wraps up my flawless run of Underground Pass. And now we can start Regicide, but more importantly, we can go pick up our Iban's Staff. What an upgrade Iban's Staff is going to be. This item is the only reason we're going to be able to get through some of these RFD bosses. This changes everything. Alright, King Narnote, I'm here to start Monkey Madness. Let's go. Man, all you guys who played RuneScape as a kid are probably screaming right now about how hard this was. How you had to pay the fee to just get them to solve it for you, and here I am just clicking yellow arrows. Life is good in 2025. Life is good. Okay, I made it through the caves pretty easily, honestly. I used like 5 salmon, 2 strange fruits to just stay running the whole time. Not a big deal at all, really. I feel like I remember it being way harder, but most people probably don't do it with 62 HP, so makes sense. There we go, we got all 4 of the monkey Gregories ready for the future now. Saves us a bunch of time later on, may as well get it done now. Okay, a really cool tip here that when you're at the step in the quest, you need to go talk to Kruk, who's all the way over here. It takes 5 minutes to get there and back. You can just use a Mithril Seed right here, walk under the guard, and boom, you skip that step. The game thinks, oh, you're in this room? You already talked to Kruk. Now I can just talk to Abuogi and move on to fighting the Jungle Demon. Okay, here we go. Monkey Madness Jungle Demon time. I got 1 food, 1 prayer pot. With the demon defeated, we are finally finished Monkey Madness. Not 2, Monkey Madness 1. Monkey Madness 1, we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves there. Let's go get our XP. There's 35,000 attack, 35 defense, and then 20k of the others. That is huge, gets us to 62 and 48. Now that we can finally buy a Dragon Scimitar and a Dragon Dagger on the island, I actually want to be able to use them. So I've got my 62 attack already, thankfully. I'm gonna go get some cash, because I don't have enough. I gotta sell some of these rune arrows to a high elk shop, and then we can go get some dragon weaponry. What an upgrade from a rune sword. Our damage is going to skyrocket with these unlocked. One of your finest dragon scimitars for 100k coins. Thank you so very much. And now let's head to Xanaris and get ourselves the dragon dagger. Logicat, one of your finest dragon daggers. Thank you so much. Look at the upgrades. The monk's robe tea from my clue scroll, the dragon simi, and a dragon dagger ready to spec kids out. Things are looking up, and they're only going to get better now that we're 1 step closer to our Barrows gloves. I've got all the requirements for Legends Quest, so we're going to be moving on to that, and that's actually going to be our 100th quest done. I really need the Herblore XP from it to push me up to 55 so that I can make super strengths, because the fight with the RFD bosses is actually really challenging when you don't have good gear. And we do have the dragon weaponry now, but we still don't have any armor to really help us out, so we're going to need some more upgrades like super strength and attack pots. As you guys can see, I've finally started Legends Quest. We're moving on with it. After Legends Quest, we have 1 or 2 more quests I want to get through before we finally go and get our Barrows gloves. Second try at the lockpick door. I've got 3 on me. Hopefully that's enough. I really don't want to have to bank on this again. Second try at the lockpick door. Hopefully they don't break. I've got 3. I'll put as many as I could fit in my inventory and we're good to go. Nice. Quest has been going really good so far. Smooth sailing. Hey, I just got my magic log for Mourning Part 1 from cutting the Yumi tree. Nice. It only took, I think, 6. Okay, we have officially done it. Once I talk to Radimus Urkel, this should be the end of Legends Quest. And let's tell him that we want... Where is it? How many menus down? Herblore XP. Look at that. 30,000. We'll keep going with the training. There's another 30,000. Another 30,000. Oh, and I just chose attack. No, I'm literally throwing. I thought I had to press 1 again. That's crazy. There's Legends Quest completed for 90k Herblore XP, not 120k. Oh, that's the throw of a century, boys. I cannot just believe that I put 30k on attack. At least on the bright side, we did get exactly to 55, which unlocks super strength. And that was our goal, really. I mean, for Herblore for this episode, that's super strength and super attack unlocked. And that's one more thing off the checklist for RFD. Eyes of Gluffrey completed for 6,000 big rune crafting XP, and I can get a crystal saw now. With Hand in the Sand and Watchtower completed, I guess you could say Splorps is gaming. There's Zogre Flesh Eaters done for a little bit more Herblore XP. And this should be Tower of Life all finished up, and I'm gonna kill a sword chick on my way out for the diary. Heading back through the underground pass so that I can complete Regicide, Mourning's End Part 1, and Part 2 all in one go. That's going to be another Song of the Elves requirement ticked off, and we'll be one step closer to completing our first Grandmaster quest. And obviously, Song of the Elves isn't the goal for this video, but it is the goal for a future video upcoming soon. So I really need to lock in on getting these requirements done. And the last thing for the night here, Regicide finished up with 13,750 agility XP. Not even a level quite, but that's okay. I will get to Mourning's End 1 and 2 in the morning, and tomorrow, we're finishing up RFD. Before we get on with the elf quests, I thought I would come in and actually finally get my device upgraded here. There's the Ava's accumulator, instead of just the attractor. A little bit better stats, and it saves a bit more ammo. Okay, I'm going to hand in Roving Elves really quick here. I love how short this quest is always. It always makes me feel so happy that it just ends. And I'm going to be taking the shield. It's going to be huge for Perilous Moons in the next couple episodes. And now we're on to map 1 and 2, so we'll get to that. Yo, why are these jubblies built like this? Oh my god, it's going to make me act up. Oh, damn. With this dialogue, there's Mourning's End Part 1 finished up for 40,000 thieving XP. Honestly, a requirement I never remember, because I'm always like, oh, let's get right into Mourning's End Part 2, which we are going to be doing, but there's 56 thieving from that, and 64 HP. Honestly, Mourning's End Part 2 is a doozy. From the agility handholds all the way to the 50 items needed at the end of the quest, it's going to be a rough one and a long one. Hopefully, I should have most of the items I need already in the bank, as I've been picking them up throughout the game, but I'm still going to have to go get a few. But this is going to be one of the last quests we actually do before Barrows Gloves. Once we complete Mourning's End Part 2, we just have to go to Wintertodt to get some magic logs for Desert Treasure, complete Desert Treasure, and then fight the RFD bosses. And then we can finally hit that big milestone of getting Barrows Gloves on this account. Alrighty gang, welcome to the start of the light puzzle. I have not done this in years at this point. But luckily, Quest Helper exists now. The last time I did a Quest Cape on an account on my main Iron, Quest Cape wasn't even a thing. Or not Quest Cape, Quest Cape's always been a thing. Quest Helper wasn't a thing. So Click Blue should probably do me good. Okay, first time across the agility handholds. Let's see how we do. Honestly, I got a good feeling. This account has never failed me yet. Just watch this. Easy. No, shit. I actually thought he was doing it, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. I have a theory. If you don't look, I don't even see that he's failing. Am I on the ground? I'm on the ground. Never mind. Okay. No, no way. Right at the end? How is that even possible? Don't do me like that. Oh, I thought he had made it. Welcome to my Mourning's End Part 2 walkthrough. If you hover your mouse at the top middle of your screen like this, you actually can't fail the obstacle, and you'll just get across, just like this. Holy shit, it worked. Everybody use the guide. Put your mouse up there. Oh my god, tell your friends. It actually worked. Okay, second time to go across the handholds. Let's see how we do this time around. I don't even know how many attempts it was on the last one. I started crashing out after 3. I'm actually pretty nonchalant. Like, I don't even care if I get across right here. Like, it's not even a big deal. I don't even care if it takes 100 tries. Holy shit, we did it. Let's go. Woohoo! Honestly, that wasn't too bad. That's the light puzzle all finished up for Mourning's End Part 2. And now we just gotta get the 50 items back to the dwarf here, and we are done with the quest. I think it was about 30 minutes, but honestly, most of that is just not having stamina potions and having to walk. We have made it through Mourning's End Part 2, and honestly, it wasn't so bad. I had to get about 3 items that I didn't have in my bank for the 50 item list. 60,000 agility XP, that is insane. We are just shy of 70 now. One more quest will get us there. And if we search Song of the Elves, that's another requirement done. I mean, that's 3 steps now. Making history is super quick. The passive skills are on their way up. And I've been woodcutting a lot of teaks, so we're almost 70. And now, I'll see you guys at the most iconic skilling minigame in the game. Deep in the chilly tundras north of Kourend lies the evil spirit Wintertodt. There are 8 combat achievements available to complete for a total of 13 free points, due to none of them being very challenging. Wintertodt can, however, provide me with a key item needed for completing Recipe for Disaster, if I can be lucky enough to get it, that is. Welcome to Wintertodt. This is the solution to the problem of, we need 12 magic logs for desert treasure, and we can't get any. Once you're level 50 woodcutting at Wintertodt, you have a chance to get magic logs, and I don't know the exact drop rate because the wiki doesn't actually say what it is. All I know is that after 60 woodcutting, it's increased. So I've been cutting teaks AFK whenever I can. We're all the way up to 68. Got a ton of construction XP banked. And while we're here, we should also complete all of the combat achievements. We can do all of them. Nothing that we can't do, so this is going to be our second boss greenlogged, and let's just get on with it. Ever since Jagex updated Wintertodt to be not so annoying with how often your fletching animation gets cancelled, as well as not having to bring your own food and taking HP damage, now that these potions heal the Pyromancers and heal your warmth bar, the minigame has honestly become a lot better to grind. I remember getting 99 firemaking on my first Ironman when I first started out as the first thing you ever do, like everybody did back in the day. And that was pretty annoying, having to get your own cakes and everything. So this time around, it should be a lot better, a lot easier, and a lot more fun. But I'm just going to be doing solos until I have magic logs, pretty much. There's our first combat achievement, Handyman. And if you guys have never done a Wintertodt solo, it's actually pretty easy nowadays. All you have to do is run around, keep all 4 of the braziers lit by lighting them with your tinderbox, until he's down to around 20 or 30%. And then you just fletch logs and dump them in. And that's it. When you want to end the game, you light all 4 braziers again, otherwise you just stick to keeping 1 lit and putting in fletched logs for points. Second combat achievement here, there's Mummy. Now that the boss is pretty low on HP, it's 12%, I'm not going to focus on keeping this brazier lit anymore, except for when I need to actually put my roots in, otherwise I'm just going to be fletching these logs into kindling, lighting it when I need to, and just rinse and repeating until I have enough points that I want to go try my luck for some logs. And we got 45 rewards from our first game. I realized I could sit in there for like a 6-hour instance and probably guarantee the logs, but if we get lucky, we don't have to do that much, so we may as well search it. Let's do the big search and see what we can get. We got 9 big searches to do. Any uniques? 1 in 150 for a piece of the outfit. 1 in 1,000 for the Tome of Fire. Some yew logs, maple, mahogany. Oh my god, the Tome of Fire and some pages? No way. Wait, that's unreal that we got the tome. I think this is 1 in 1,000. We just got on like search number 45. That is huge. Infinite fire runes, and actually with the elemental weakness update, this is crazy good. I didn't even realize, but that first KC actually finished the Kourend medium diary because it's just subdue Wintertodt, so that's another diary done. And I only have about 3 tasks left, I want to say, yeah. 2 of them are just KC, 5 and 10 KC. And then the other one is kill it without any of the pyros falling, and I'm going to have to do that one in a mass. So I'm going to hop, do 1 mass KC, get that CA, and then back to solos until I get logs. There we go, there's another combat achievement, leaving no one behind. Back to solos now. I'll probably do about 30-minute runs. That way I don't stack up too many points and end up wasting a bunch of time. And if I get the logs before the 10 game mark, I'll just come back and do masses. 1 big search for nothing. There's my 3rd game finished up. 33 rewards. Let's see if we can get some logs. Come on, show me 12 magic logs. And you can get 10 to 20 in a pull, so there's a chance I get 10 or 11. That would suck. Oh, it's not looking good. And another round of nothing. I mean, it's still some good supplies, but not what we're looking for. There we are. That's a big one finishing up. 67 fire making. 31,600 points for 64 rewards. Let's see how we do. And no magic logs yet. Back we go. Lighting this brazier should be 70 fire making. There we are, another 70 skill unlocked. This one's not useful for a while, but it is a requirement for one of the GM quests. So it's good to have knocked out, and I'm going to try to end this game and go see what we can do with another 30,000 points or so. There we go, another combat achievement done. Wintertodt Novice, 1 left to go for the 10kc marker, and 60 more rewards. Man, that is so satisfying. New Wintertodt solos are amazing. Let's see how we can do with 60 searches. We're still hunting 12 magic logs. We have not gotten any yet. Hey, there's our first piece of the outfit. Oh, and 14 magic logs. We're done. Awesome. Watch us. We're going to get a second set. I can feel it. Oh, and a Bruma torch. Guys, Wintertodt is our place. And more magic logs and another piece of the outfit. What in the world? That's a pretty good log for 5kc. Okay, we're gonna go do 5 masses, finish off the green log here on the combat achievements, and that's gonna be one step closer to Grandmaster. Here we are, our final Wintertodt CA. We are a Wintertodt champion, and that is right, because we have green logged our second boss. I mean, I wouldn't really call Tempoross and Wintertodt bosses, but hey, they're on the list, they count. That's 2 out of 67 all finished up. Like I talked about earlier, one of the last requirements I have is 70 cooking for the RFD for Awawogi, and I've been fishing Chrome 1s a ton. I've got almost 4,000, and depending on how many I burn, that actually should be enough for 70 by itself, but I also have some lobsters and stuff to finish it up if I burn too many. So that's my plan for tonight. Let's go get 70 cooking, and then we have no requirements left. Let's just go bang out DT and RFD. Let's get it done. Good morning, everybody, and say hello to 70 cooking. We are done with our RFD requirements completely. No more side quests, no more getting sidetracked. All I'm going to do is finish up these ROM ones, and then it's desert treasure time, and I'm so excited to get on with it. It's been so long coming. It's time. How many berries can this plant give? Oh my god, it's a full inventory. Keep it going. 24 berries from one patch. That's a world record. Oh my god. Let's go. That's our first diamond in Desert Treasure, Smoke Diamond. There's our second Desert Treasure boss down. There's our Blood Diamond. We are 2 out of 4 and off to the third one. Alright, I have 73 lockpicks. Haha, 73 funny number. Let's see how many this takes. I'm going to say it takes 5. I'm going to pretty much be one and done here. I can feel it. Okay, it took 3 lockpicks. I'm done. Damus is in the bin. That should be our third diamond. And we are out of here. Let's go. 1 more to go, boys. 1 more. Telemaker Row, die! 1 more. Come on. Don't trick another prayer pot. Yeah, I'm locked in. Boom. Oh, super restores. Big. That's all 4 of the DT bosses down. Please hand over the diamond. Thank you. There's the ice diamond. Little tip for anyone else who's doing Desert Treasure maybe around the same time is if you just click on the minimap like this, you will auto path through all the traps and you won't fail any. Makes your life a lot easier, it makes it a lot smoother. Except for if you get shot by a mummy. We have done it. Let's go. Desert Treasure finish. It honestly did not take that long at all. This was kind of an easy quest at this point. But there it is, and 20,000 magic XP. And the ability to use ancient magics if we pray at this altar here. Oh, it already put us on the spellbook. Take it back for the diary. And if you teleport to here, you get another diary done. Boom. 2 for 1 value. Now it really is just time for RFD. The final step, the thing we've been working towards all video, is all coming to a head here. I went ahead and picked up an ancient staff for bursting in the future, as well as it's a pretty good melee training weapon. Thankfully, I've already skipped that step because I have a dragon scimitar already. But I paid 80k for that, and I've also got 3 of the RFD things already completed here, and I'm gonna wait and turn them all in at once because I think that sounds pretty fun. So 3 more to go. We need to do the Lumberjack Cook. Who else? Lumberjack Guide, Ceramic Vars, and King Awawogi, and then we will do the boss fights, which I'm actually a bit worried for because they're pretty hard. Yo, have you guys ever seen the XP drops from the evil chicken? Look at this. 420? That's sick. I got the dragon safe spotted, and I'm gonna be here for a minute. We're starting this at like 59 minutes on the clock, maybe, minus 10 seconds. Let's see what it's at when this thing dies. Oh my god, he's dead. It took like 4 minutes, 4.5, 4:45, something like that. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. Look at all the bone bolts on the ground. Ah, there we go. 1 step closer to RFD finishing. I think this dragon is the cutest ever. I love this thing. This would be such a cool pet if you could get this as like a little alternative for like the KBD pet. Man, that would be awesome because he's just so cute floating there. I love him. Anyways, there's the creme brulee done. We have one left to go, and it is Mr. Awowowowowowogi. Okay, guys. I only got one snake because I believe that I'm him, and I didn't need 3 like everybody else. Watch this. 1 and done. No fail. We're out. Boom. I knew it. I knew it. I'm so happy that that worked. I did not want to get punished. Oh, my God. All right, time to go hand them in. Okay, I have all of the foods here. 6 of them we already handed in 2. So let's just get to handing all these in. I'm so happy that this is done. Oh my god. This has been a longer grind than I thought it would be, getting all the way to Barrows gloves. Granted, I did do a few extra quests, but there's some good XP, and hey, look at that. 70 agility, another Song of the Elves requirement done. So I'm going to hand all these in, and I'll see you guys back when we are doing the fights. Okay, last little preparation here. I am making a strength amulet, and that's going to be all our gear. I'll show you what I'm working with now. Okay, this is the gear setup. I look like an absolute unit. I got the green D hide, don't really have any better strength boosting gear. I bought the rune gloves, we made the strength amulet, and hey, if the herblore levels actually counted for something, we got super attack and strength. It's time to go in and fight the first one here. And you can't pray in here if you didn't know, so. First guy, Agrith Nana. We're just going to try to spec him out. He's weak to crush, so that's why we brought in the ancient staff. What is that face? Oh my god, that face is menacing. There we go, Agrith Nana done. That's a 1 for 4. Oh my god. That guy just spawned on my head. Okay, this is the setup for the second boss, Flambeed. He should be an easy one. I've got ice gloves, I've got water spells for his water weakness, and I've got snares to try to snare him away from me. So hopefully this guy goes good. Where is he gonna spawn? There he is. Hopefully the snare connects. And we should be living life now. He should get melted by the water weakness. One more hit should put him in the bin. Come on. One more. And he's done. There's 2 of the 5 done, and we're out of here. Hold up. Take a little break. Get some different gear, probably. Okay, where you at, Caramel? This should be a rough one. The only difference in this setup is we're using Ibans instead of water spells, and we got some stat restore potions, because she's a rat, as you can see. Trying to get in melee range of her. And we're just going to keep ourselves real healthy. All of these bosses can hit really hard in rapid succession if they really want to. So it's just important to keep your HP bar up, and you'll be fine. There's the 3rd boss down, and we're just going to try to fight Dessert straight up. He's on 7. Come on, finish him up. Don't get too greedy, because he can 2-shot me from this. There we are. Onto the Mother. We are out of here, because she can rinse you for 20/20. Do not mess around with the Mother, but that's 4 of 6 done. Alright, updated setup for Gelatinous Mother. This is the one that's like actually working. Like, you can easily die here. She has a max hit of 20 times 2. She hits you with a range and a magic attack. So you can just straight up die if you get bad luck or eat too slowly. So be really careful here. I'm going to just be ranging and maging her. And eating anytime I get hit, pretty much. Staying near the portal. This is a very scary fight. Do not take this one lightly. Okay, things are good so far. Man, I'm actually nervous. My heart's beating a bit. Back to Earth. She's on 50 HP. I still got 3 combo eats. That's good. Come on, big hits. Put her in the bin. She's dead. Let's go. And I'm out of here. Whew, that was actually scary, bro. She was humble. She was humble. Okay, and for the final time, here's the gear setup. We're just in our best melee gear, which is pretty much just tank gear. And we're going to try to just spec out the guy and actually drink our potions this time is huge. Hello, Culinaromancer. It all comes down to this. Still want to stay healthy on this guy because he can hit 25s as well. But he should just be in the bin real quick. He's got no defense. 39 HP. 18 HP. Eat to be safe. Come on. Boom. 13. Let's finish RFD. Let's finish this episode. The goal we worked so hard for, it's done. Let's go. RFD completed. A beautiful lamp that we will send right on to Herblore. 20,000 XP. Let's get the main reward now. Come on, give me the money. Oh my god, I don't have enough. Oh my god, I don't have enough. Okay, I found some into Alk Fire Battle Staff. You're in the bin. Barrows gloves. A diary step completed. This is what we worked all episode for. We finally got Barrows gloves, and now we can leave the early game behind and get right into the mid game. Next episode, we're going to be going from looking like a noob to an absolute unit. I'll see you guys at the Warriors Guild.